Alonzo Verge Jr., quick pass. Wiltshire for three, rims out. Andre Hyatt corrals the miss. Now Hyatt up the floor. The big R in the middle of the court. Harper Jr., back to Hyatt. Bounce pass, Geo Baker decides against the three, back to Hyatt. Hyatt at the left wing, tries from distance. It's pure. Andre Hyatt from downtown. What a start for Hyatt. He's got 7 points, and the Scarlet Knights take their first lead, 17-16, 10 and a half minutes remaining in the first half. Now driving in, it's Andre. Hitting the deck is Verge Jr. Andre inside, can't get it to fall. Geo Baker tips it to Reber, and here comes Rutgers the other way. Approaching the midway point of the opening half. Baker, crossover move on Webster, backs it out. Now Reber sets, he'll fire away from three. Oh yeah! Dean Reber getting in on the party. He sinks one from the top of the key from downtown. And Rutgers is rolling. 2016 Scarlet Knights up by 4 with 10 minutes remaining in the half. James, Osh Brown, double team, down to Lassiter. Lassiter, three, money from downtown, and we're tied at 11. Sayani Lassiter with her first points. And we're on Connors. Connors tries the three. Oh, she hit again. Cassidy Connors, 4 of 5 from long range. Career high 13 points. It's 70-18. Chiappa backing in. Dreher has space. Jai Dreher with the junk. Dreher made it happen on senior night. Bulldogs within 1. That'll energize things. Another owl in the scoring column, and Highland Park goes up 1. Cone passes over to Santos. Here's Schiappa. Schiappa drives in, puts it up, gets it to fall. 9.99 for Schiappa. He's got 16. Maybe Molly Malay can hit one here and finally get in the scorer's column. Final 10 seconds. Malay, screen set. Molly Malay from downtown, it's good. Molly Malay, welcome back. 6-point game, closest it's been since the first 2 minutes. Spotswood can't get it in bounds. Calandrugio won't get a shot off, and the Bulldogs score 7 points in the final 56 seconds of the first half. Leg inside, fakes them out, puts it up, it's good. Molly Maleg has done it. She has joined the 1,000-point club at Metuchen High School. He's got it. He makes the move. Amori sets the screen. Floater from 8 feet. No good. Mulcahy gets his own rebound, gets knocked away, and now a foul's going to be called. Got tied up there with Alonzo Verge Jr., and that'll be the first foul of the game.
I like the attempt from Paul, getting in there and taking a high percentage shot, a nice little floater in the paint. Didn't get it to go, but I like that, and I like to see more of that from Paul this afternoon.
So Mulcahy will throw it in from underneath with 20 to shoot. Finds Caleb McConnell cutting inside. He puts it up and in off the glass, and we're tied at 2.
A nice feed inside. McConnell with the backdoor cut, left wide open. Some miscommunication from the Cornhuskers. A nice finish from Caleb.
Matt Mayan finds Talmanaga on the left wing. Cutting over is McGowan's. McGowan's back to Mayan. Mayan guarded tightly by Ron Harper Jr. A height mismatch there, but Harper holding down Mayan so far. Walker's got it now, 10 to shoot, backs in from the left elbow, swings it out right wing. Mayan pump fakes on a 3, gets in, stops McConnell, strips from behind, knocks it away, goes to Paul Mulcahy. Scarlet Knights up the floor. Geo Baker stops, pops, left wing 3, no good off the front of the rim. Harper gets the rebound though, and the Scarlet Knights reset. New 20 on the shot clock here. Mulcahy backs out to between the circles. Now he feeds to Caleb McConnell. Minute and a half gone, tied at 2 here between Rutgers and Nebraska. Harper Jr. gets free with 8 to shoot. Now he's stopped by McGowan's, backs off, drives in from the 3-point range. Up the middle, down the paint, lays it up, in off the square. Ron Harper Jr. with his first points coming off of a 20-burger against Michigan, and it's a 4-2 Rutgers lead. Lat Mayan's got it now for the Cornhuskers. Alonzo Verge Jr. pivots with the right foot. Mayan, dead eye, 3-pointer, no good. Off the back iron. Amori fights for the rebound, tries to save it off the fingertips, out of bounds, and it'll stay with Nebraska. And we've seen that before where Cliff Amori has gone for a rebound near the sideline, and he struggles to get it in.
Yeah, that time he didn't jump out of bounds to try and throw it back in, but I like that because you don't want to do that underneath your own basket. He tried to balance himself on the baseline and try and get it back inside, but could not.
Verge Jr. lobs it to Walker on the inbound. They'll reset at the free throw line. Verge Jr. cuts in, lays it up. Fancy finish on the finger roll. And Alonzo Verge Jr. with his first points. Even at 4 here, 2 minutes gone from Jersey Mike's Arena. Geo Baker got it, guarded by Verge Jr. Amori comes off the pick and roll. Now Harper swings to the deep left corner for McConnell. Nice ball movement from the Scarlet Knights. Mulcahy backs in on Talmanaga, got some space, puts it up and in. Paul Mulcahy with the bucket there. 6 points for Rutgers, 2 apiece from Harper, McConnell, and Mulcahy. Scarlet Knights up 2.5 minutes in.
And again, I like that they're feeding it inside. a little bit of a mismatch for Mulcahy, so I like that take.
Verge Jr. finds Walker. Walker guarded by Amori, cutting in. McGowan's inside again and gets the friendly roll. A lot of baskets in the paint for both teams early, and it's a 6-6 game, 17:06 remaining in the first half. Here comes Caleb McConnell. Spin move on McGowan, slows it down. Back to Mulcahy on the low block. Mulcahy double teamed, and he gets hit by McGowan's, and that'll be foul number 2 here against Nebraska, and the first on Bryce McGowan's, the freshman.
His first personal foul.
McGowan's father, Bobby, actually played football at Clemson and is the all-time leading receiver. So a lot of athletic history in that family, and 2 McGowan's brothers on this team. Mulcahy on the inbound finds McConnell, pump fakes, puts it up, and that's going to be an offensive foul, and a nice job standing in there by Lat Mayan to draw the charge as McConnell tried to go up with it inside. Geo Baker's got it. Navigates to his right, bounces over to Hyatt at the top of the key. Over to Ron Harper Jr., now it's Hyatt. Hyatt rolls in. Stops, double teamed, shot up, can't get that one to fall. Hyatt's first miss from the field. Back the other way comes Nebraska. Kobe Webster has it. Passes to Mayan. Mayan back to Webster on the right wing. Webster for Walker, picked off by Geo Baker. Quick hands there from the 5th-year senior. Baker flicks it out to Hyatt in the deep right corner. Inside Harper. Harper's grabbed from behind by Mayan. No basket, but it's going to be another foul against Nebraska. They're 9th as a team here in these first 14 minutes.
And a nice steal there from Baker. It was an attempt to try and get it down low to Walker with the bounce pass, and Baker has those quick hands, was able to corral it himself too, saving it from going out of bounds towards the Rutgers bench. So nice job there from Baker.
Baker coming off that 27-point performance against Michigan. Not in the scoring column yet today, but he's been doing other things. A rebound, 2 assists, and that steal in 12 minutes. Now Ron Harper Jr., who's also been quiet at the line here, front end of a 1-and-1, knocks it down. Harper with 4 20-plus point games so far this season. Scored his 3rd point there. Rutgers now up 26-22. Trying to go up 5 with this free throw. And he knocks down both. Rutgers as a team, 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, exactly what they needed, and they're up by 5 now. 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Wiltshire passes over to Bryce McGowan's. McGowan's drives on Hyatt. Looks for space, and a bad rotation by Mulcahy, and McGowan's with the easy layup. Bryce McGowan's now with 9 points. Nebraska back within a possession. Baker finds Hyatt, back to Geo. Ron Harper Jr. to Geo Baker. Baker at the top of the key, swings to the left wing for Mulcahy. Back to the right wing for Baker. Baker guarded by Webster. Webster tries to get the hands up. Hyatt with 12, inside, Harper cutting in, cuts it to go, plus the foul. Ron Harper Jr. up the end line, threw it up and drew the contact, and Harper through the pressure, the toughness there on full display, and now he'll head to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
A nice job there from Rutgers, passing it around the perimeter, finding Harper on the baseline left wide open, and a nice job to be able to finish through the contact. Hopefully he can make the free throw to complete the N1, but nonetheless, a good job from Harper to make that basket through the contact.
And Nebraska with 10 team fouls already, and there's still 5.5 minutes remaining in this half. And Harper hits another free throw. He's 3 of 3 from the line, having a productive game all of a sudden with 7 points now. Second highest on the team, only trailing Hyatt. 6-point lead again for Rutgers, 30-24. Nebraska's made their last 3 shots. They can get hot. McGowan's finds Andre inside. He replaced Lat Mayan, but it's picked off. Another steal from Geo Baker. Baker ahead, driving in, puts it up, gets it to go. Geo Baker on the board now. 7th different Scarlet Knight to get in the scoring column, and the Rutgers lead is back up to 8. 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Andre finds Trevor Lakes back into the game for the Huskers. Drives in with the left shoulder. Harper knocks it away. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Lakes. Rutgers ball.
And another great defensive presence there from Rutgers, forcing yet another turnover. It just seems like it's been steal after steal after steal for Rutgers defensively. And they have all the momentum right now.
Alonzo Verge Jr. will check back into the game for the Huskers. Kobe Webster, who had an extended run, will take a seat. Dean Reber drives on the baseline, almost goes out of bounds, gets it back to Mulcahy with 15 to shoot. Mulcahy pump fakes one, drives in, and he'll go up for the dunk. I don't know if he actually touched the rim, but he gets up there for what we'll call is a jam, and Rutgers with their biggest lead. They're now up 10, and the Rutgers bench and the Rutgers faithful are fired up as Paul Mulcahy rose up. And the Scarlet Knights had another run, and they have a double-digit lead here with 4:33 remaining in the first half. Rutgers is rolling here against the Huskers. 34-24 is your score. We'll be back after this.